this is digital stereo guitar, we're going to go over the rocking song Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Song is pretty straightforward. We're going to go through all the different guitar parts, so let's go. Alright, so the song starts with 4 basic chords. They're all power chords on that F, and then to the B flat, and then over here, the A flat, and the C sharp. Alright, so you're just playing a power chord on that very first string, and then a power chord on the string up, and then a power chord on the 4th fret over, and then a power chord on the 4th fret over on the 2nd string. Alright, and you're doing a little in between each one as well. Alright, you want to make sure that the very first part as well is on a clean sound, so there's no distortion on your guitar, nice and clean. When the drums come in, right, the big part, you then crank on your distortion. From there it drops down and goes into the verse part where he starts singing, and you're playing 2 notes here which sound like this. Okay, and that is the 5th fret of the 4th string down and the 6th fret of the 5th string down, and you're just playing like that. Alright. Just like that. And then just before we start to build it up, so well actually it is when it's building up into the chorus, you're playing those 2 again, but in a different sort of progression, different sort of pattern, and it sounds like this. Alright, now the very first part, which is the individual, it's a pretty clean sound. There's a bit of a distortion on there. When we then go into the bigger part, it's got like a flange sound sounding on his guitar. There's a bit of a distortion and a bit of a wah happening there as well. So it just sounds really cool. And then from there we jump into the big chorus where you're playing the same chords as the intro. Alrighty? So from the chorus then he changes the progression. So from this part, that's like the 3rd time he plays that. We go into this other different part here. Right? You remember that? Alright, and for that we're playing the 1st fret again, that F. And then we're moving up to the F sharp. Now with your middle finger, you're bending on the 3rd fret of the 4th string down. Just like that. And then we go to the C, or the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So that 3rd to the 1st fret, and then down to the E, the 1st string again, to the E, goes to that A flat, the 4th fret over. Alright, so we start it again slowly. We then go into the solo of the song. So we're going to crank our distortion again. We're going to have a nice effect, like a wah, sort of a tremolo, sort of a sound. And it starts up here. You can play it further up. I like to play it down here because I just want to keep it simple for the rest of the song. And we're starting on the 5th fret of the fourth string down. Alright, and it goes like this. Alright, so let's start on there. And then we go into the next string. And then we go in 2 strings down to the 3rd string down on the 6th fret. Right? And then back up to here. And then you're doing a bend. Right? And then here. So really slowly, single finger. Down to there. So the whole solo a little bit quicker. Let's try that again. Alright, so I hope you found that helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and feel free to comment me if you need any help.